Right now, I think last night I had my most scariest stealth camp ever. More scarier than staying at the abandoned asylum. And yeah, so I just woke up this morning. I just packed down my gear. I actually got attacked by ants last night. Like, I put my bag up against the tree and I went to sleep, and then I went to grab something on my bag this morning and it was like 4,000 or 5,000 ants moving eggs into my bag. So yeah, it took me an hour to de-antify my bag. And yeah, so that was a first. Has anyone ever woken up camping and found like 5,000 ants in their bag? Crazy, yo. Hey BJ, how's it going? Hey Jody. And hey, hello Average Dan, thanks for joining me. Steve the Transit Camper, my man. I think this camp that I did last night is for you, because I know you love listening to podcasts about crime and stuff. And believe it or not, last night, and only because you're here that I'm saying this, is that last night I camped and only because Steve the Transit Camper's in the room that I'm telling you guys this. Last night I camped at a crime scene to an unsolved murder, and actually where I'm standing right now, below me, is where the body was found. So yeah, I'd been to the spot about 20 years ago, and this was all trees here. So I expected to come in here and hang my hammock in the trees overlooking the railway tracks. So yeah, obviously because it's so dodgy down here, and this is like our Central Park. Like this is our Central Park in New Zealand's biggest city equivalent. So like, it's real dodgy here. There's definitely homeless people living in this park right here last night. So it was definitely scary for me, because yeah, it was a crime scene, and it's the middle of a big city, and there was homeless people. Like that mental asylum was way out South Auckland, and it was on a big property, and there was people there, and I didn't really feel there was homeless people there, but I definitely know there was homeless people here last night. So yeah, that's the story about where I woke up this morning, and I'm alive. I can't believe it. And yeah, it's fantastic. Adventure Nomad says, what a pleasant surprise. Thanks for joining me, brother. BJ saying hello everyone. Ghost Patriot. It's all right to be late, brother. I've only been rolling for like 5 minutes. Who else have we got in here? Canadian Beaver. I've actually got a few of your cards. I've been leaving them around the place. Yeah, so you never know. One of your business cards, your Canadian Beaver business cards, might feature in one of my future videos. So yeah, Jody Carter says sketchy stuff, and yeah, it is sketchy around here, guys, but I feel safe now. I'm packed up, I'm on my way out. I'm just standing beside the railway tracks going live. This is a real busy train track. There's one stop there, and then the next stop is the Central City train station. So this is just after the first stop, heading out of the city, and it heads into this train tunnel. Now, I wasn't going to camp here initially. I actually looked at another spot on the other side of this tunnel, but it wasn't on. It was too sketchy. It was too wide open and too many people could see me. And I knew that there was a murder here. And I actually made a video here when I was young about the murder, like 20 years ago. Yeah, in about 2000, I made a video here. But yeah, it's no longer on YouTube. It was for one of my old channels. And yeah, hang on, we've got a train coming through, I think. Let's watch the train. So I wasn't going to camp here, but I was going to camp here when I felt safe enough. But I was like, man, I got to go home soon. I've been on this journey, and why don't I just camp another night here? I'll actually just camp here. So I did last night, and I'm glad I did, because yeah, it was a pretty cool spot. So I just noticed that Squib has put up his top 5 nominations. So if you guys didn't know, the Stealth Camping Alliance November Challenge, the Cook-Off Challenge, we had 26 people make videos for the Cook-Off Challenge, and Squib's made it down to his top 5. Yeah, so I'm just gonna read out the top 5 that he got down to. So the top 5 nominees are the Buzz Brothers Outdoors Adventures, Hojangle Outdoors, Weed in the Bush, Jesse F Desert Pack Rat, and Yoast. So head over to Squib's community page and maybe watch the videos again and then cast your vote. I don't know how many people have voted yet, because I haven't voted yet. There's one of the videos I haven't seen yet. I haven't actually seen all the videos myself. There's 26 of them, but I'm not far from returning home. And yeah, I've got a few stealth camping videos. I've got enough stealth camping videos to carry us through to January, no problem. And yeah, I just seen Weed in the Bush in the chat. How you going, brother? And he just said, yeah, please share the top 5. Please share the Squib's post. And yeah, let's get the votes up. That'll be awesome. So yeah, awesome. I hope you guys like my video. I hope you guys like my kiwi dip video. I'm not much of a chef, but I still wanted to take part. And I was going on a long trip, so I couldn't bring everything for a 5-course meal. And you know, like me, I just want to keep my backpack light. I got heaps of excuses, but I can't cook really, guys. That's the main excuse. Oh, we got a train coming. Yeah, man. So that was me non-stop last night, guys. The trains just came and came and came. It's because I'm only one stop out of the city, and then there's another transfer. A transfer splits into 2 different lines at the next station. So all the traffic coming from town goes to the next station, and then kind of splits into 2 lines, and one heads out west, I believe, and one heads out south. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about the murder and this being a crime scene much. I just wanted to let Steve, the transit camper, know that I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to share a link to a video that talks about this unsolved murder and everything you need to know about this location that I camped last night. And those trains look familiar, made in Canada, quite possibly. I'll look into that, BJ. I'll definitely check that out. Average Dan saying something here. Average Dan says, do you prefer to hang your hammock somewhere with a view, or somewhere that gives you adrenaline? Like the comparison from somewhere like this to your camp at that nice beach in a tree. Well, to be honest, man, this was my predicament. This is a crime scene, right? And someone got murdered. A homeless person got murdered, and they were living in the forest there. And like down here was where the body was found and where the tunnels were. And I was expecting to hang above the tunnels. Now, believe it or not, I didn't know what to do, because this park was so dangerous, because there are homeless people living in our central park here, and this is notorious for homeless people. I didn't know whether I wanted to be hidden in the forest with no view of the train tracks and stuff, close to where the body was actually murdered, and possibly where other homeless people were camping, or should I be right on the edge of the train tracks so I could capture trains And yeah, I captured some other interesting things, but I'll save that for the video. So yeah, the answer to your question was, for last night, I definitely wanted to be by the train tracks. I didn't feel comfortable being in the forest, especially close to the murder scene. Like, yeah. Yeah. But once you watch the documentary, you'll understand how this crime took place and what it's about. And yeah. But generally, I would rather hang somewhere with a view. Basically for YouTube, basically to make good content. Because, you know, you got to have something cool. Like the other day, when I went live from the motorway, I didn't camp by the motorway, even though I wanted to camp by the motorway, because it was there's such an awesome view of the motorway. But I actually woke up from my location and moved to the motorway to go live because it was more interesting. But the place where I camped, well, no one's camped there on YouTube yet. So that's going to be YouTube first. And I don't think anyone's camped at a crime scene either. So yeah, we've got some good videos coming up on Head and Hammock. I got enough content to take me through till sometime into January. Yeah. Thanks for the question. Good question, Dan. Aerosuits in the house. How you going, man? I was watching one of your videos last night for a while. Are you actually one of the people that were in that studio talking? Or were you just uploading someone else's footage? I was unsure. That was my question. Which one was you, Aerosuit? Thanks for joining my live. Basic Stealth Camping. How you going, buddy? If you're only just joining us now, I'm going live from the train tracks. I stayed above a train tunnel last night, and I'm just making my way back into our central park called the Domain, and then I'm going to disappear into the city. I don't know if I'm going to go home. I don't know. I think I need to go film one more stealth camp. I got the spot right by a police station that I want to go film, and yeah, so I might go film that tonight. I don't know, or I could save it for January when I come back. Basically, I had a plan of all these spots that I wanted to stealth camp, and I never got around to it. I had a friend visit from overseas, and unfortunately she broke her leg, and which was cool for her because I got to push her around in a wheelchair for a week. So after she went home, I was pretty tired, so I've just been chilling out. I haven't been filming too many videos. I actually came to this spot a couple of days ago to film, and it was during a Christmas festival. There's meant to be a big Christmas thing in the park, but we got some torrential downpour. It was epic. I actually got some footage of me in the streets with water halfway up the doors of cars. So yeah, I had to pull out of camping during this Christmas concert in the park here. That's why I was actually coming here to film my Christmas camp. And yeah, so I got footage of torrential rain. So yeah, I've had a few fails and a few hit and misses, and I feel that I need just to get one more camp before I go home. So maybe, just maybe, I might stealth camp next to a police station tonight. Yeah, and that'll give me enough footage to go through all the way through to January until the next adventure. Jeanette M's in the house. Hey Jeanette, thanks for joining me. Thanks for using my emojis. Canadian Beaver, have you completed the Christmas challenge yet? This was my Christmas challenge, Canadian Beaver. This was my Christmas challenge. I was meant to be staying here during a concert, a Christmas concert. It's called Coca-Cola Christmas in the Park. But it just rained and rained and rained, and I bailed. But I got good footage. But I came here 2 days later. So yeah, for Christmas, I'm gonna bring you camping at a crime scene. Camping at an unsolved murder. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, do what you can do. That's right, Steve. I can't do a Prosper Christmas Challenge says basic stealth camping vid this month, unfortunately. Will be a quick vid, but not a qualifier. As long as you compete, man. As long as you compete. Whoa, I'm standing right on the bank. Can't fall down. Yeah, so believe it or not, man, if you're just joining me, I woke up this morning with like 5,000 ants in my bag. Has anyone ever had that? Have you been camping? I put my bag up against a tree in front of me last night, and I went to go get my Yeti dry bag out this morning, and there was like 5,000 ants in my bag. I got the footage, man. They were carrying eggs into my bag. They were building a nest, and I think it's because we had that torrential downpour. It was crazy rain, man. It was so crazy. I think that they're like, yeah, next time we get an opportunity and we found a good place to live, that yeah, we're gonna move house. And they tried to move house into my bag. It took me an hour. I was meant to do this live stream about 11. It took me an hour to shake out my bag of all these ants and eggs and everything. I had to take my bag all apart and shake it out, and I put my bag down, and then I lift up my bag again, and there'd be more ants, and I had to get all the eggs out of the creases of my bag and stuff. It was epic, man. But yeah, it was epic. Squib's in the house. Hey Squib, I was just promoting your top 5. I was telling everyone to go to your community page and vote on the top 5. I've got the top 5 here. Shall we read them out again since Squib's in the house? Okay guys, the top 5 nominees are... Oh, we got a train coming. We have to hold that. All right. So, November challenge, Squib's Cook-Off Challenge. He's got a top 5. You need to go to Squib's community page. You need to check out his community post, and you need to vote and watch the top 5 nominations. The top 5 are the Buzz Brothers Outdoor Adventures, Ho Jangle Outdoors, Weed in the Bush, Jess F Desert Pack Rat, and our man Yost. So there you go. That's the top 5. Steve, I had ants everywhere, brother. Every single corner of my bag, except inside those Yeti waterproof bags, because they got like a magnetic seal on them. So yeah, I had ants everywhere, man. And it was probably just my bad tuckies for coming and camping at a crime scene. But I survived. So happy. I was so scared though, guys. You wouldn't believe it, man. Because I grew up here, man. I actually knew the lady who was murdered. My family had like a business on the main road here, and she used to walk past like my parents' shop every day, and I used to see her frequent, like, you know, on the street a lot. I was only 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, and yeah, and then one day in 1995, October 5th, she was murdered right down here. Just down here, they found her body next to the train tracks. Yeah, that is crazy, Squib. It is crazy. And yeah, I was expecting to hang my hammock in here because there used to be trees here, and there used to be trees all along here, but they've obviously cleared it to make it a bit safer and it's less derelict. And I had a friend stay in there. That's in a university apartment there. I wonder if they know that someone was murdered down here. So yeah, I've actually hung out there a lot. There's another house there, and there's like another set of apartments I had to watch out for there. And last night we just camped just in there, overlooking the tunnels. Yeah. Kathy Love Camping's in the house. Everyone say hello to Kathy. Yeah. Canadian beaver, did anyone get your candy? Nah, no one got my candy. And speaking of candy, I just remembered that next time Canadian Beaver was in the chat room, that would have some candy that he sent me from Canada. So I got nowhere really, guys, to put you down. So I'm just gonna lie you down there for a second while I get some candy out of my bag. And we're gonna celebrate with the Canadian Beaver, if I can find it. Because I've been carrying this candy around for months. Wow. Sorry guys, I don't know how to use my gimbal. So yeah, we're gonna eat some of these thrills. Thank you very much, Canadian Beaver. I've been carrying around these in my backpack for months and months and months, and I still haven't tried them. Now apparently these thrills, it still tastes like soap, and then it's got written in French something the same. So yeah, we're gonna pop some of these out. If you're from Canada, you probably know these. They might sell these in America also, I'm unsure. They don't call that candy here, says BJ. But this is the first one I've ever tried. So let's do this. There's a helicopter going over as well. Wow. They're weirdly amazing. I might have two. They're not that bad. I thought they were gonna actually taste like soap. I like these. These are awesome. Anyway, if you don't know who the Canadian Beaver is, go over and check out his channel. And if you like his videos, give him a subscribe. And I just tried these, man. Just wait for the taste to really kick in. Anyways, I'm so glad that I remembered because I've been trying to do this for like months. And yeah, so we just had thrills next to the train tracks. Man, it's getting hot too, guys. I got sunburned yesterday for the first time. My sister was worried. She sent me a message saying, "Have you come into contact with stinging nettle?" And I was like, no, I just got sunburned for the first time. So it's summer here in New Zealand. Ho Jangle Outdoors is in the house. How are you, how are you, Ho Jangle? I just read your channel out because you have made it to the top 5. Congratulations. And right now, we're standing on the side of the cliff next to the railway tracks by a railway tunnel where I camped last night above crime scene A, where a body was found and an infamous murder that happened in my city. An unsolved murder from 1995. So yeah, how cool is that, guys? How cool is that? That's the tunnel. Up there's where we stayed, and down here is where they found the body. So yeah, no disrespect to Betty Morisich. Like, I actually knew this person, not like on a personal level, but I used to say hello when I was young. And she used to walk past my parents' store. She used to walk past my parents' shop, and yeah, so I felt it was right for me. This is my old neighborhood. I grew up here. My parents had a house maybe 1,000 meters from here. They also had another business where they imported like shampoos and stuff, and that's only like 500 meters from here, and it was right down by the train tracks. So I grew up around this area, and yeah, when I was 12 and 13 years old, this crime really buzzed me out, because one day she was walking around the street and the next day she was gone. Hojangle Outdoors says doing great. Hojangle, I love that one wheel thing you've cruised around on. That's pretty awesome. What an awesome way to camp. I love it. What are those things called that you sit down on with the one wheel? I forget now. Crazy. Anyway, guys, any last questions? Because I'm going to end this live stream in about 4 minutes. We'll kill it at 30 minutes. So yeah, what's happening from here? Well, I'm gonna leave the park. I'm gonna think about camping at a police station tonight. And I'm probably gonna go home tomorrow to edit my videos. I've got lots of videos. I got a question here. Hojangle says, love my electric unicycle. That's the thing. Yeah, I love your electric unicycle. Canadian Beaver says, what are you asking Santa for this year? I don't know. Something really good happened to me the other day, like 2 days ago, and it secured the channel for another year. Hopefully, I just need to do the paperwork, and so all my prayers have been answered. I just want to be safe for the next year. I don't need anything. My hammock's good. Might need a new tarp. I've been using the same tarp. It's lasted. My first DD multicam 3x3 tarp has lasted till now. How many stealth camps have I done? 50? Yeah. So all my prayers have been answered. And and I was praying for things, and it's come. So I don't need anything for Christmas. I just want my family to be safe, my family business to do well, because we have a business that only makes money during Christmas. So that would be great for my family security. And yeah, all my prayers have been answered, man. Hopefully. I just got to do the paperwork. I couldn't believe it. So I don't need anything for Christmas. I just need to get home safe and make sure I get my phone safe with all the footage back. Yeah. I will go live before Christmas again. I might even go live tomorrow if I wake up at a police station. So yeah, other than that, I just want to go home. And yeah. Jason Benton says, good afternoon from Washington. Thanks for joining my channel, man. New faces. Squib says, Josh is secretly asking for an easy bake oven. Oh, thank you, Basic Stealth Camping. Thanks so much, buddy. Towards the top, mate. Thank you. Thank you so much. You brought me some V's last time, man. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. I am actually down to my last $29. So thanks everything. But I do get money again soon. But tonight I can't actually afford to get any accommodation or anything. I can't even afford to get a bus ticket home. So tonight, to be honest, I actually have to stealth camp somewhere. So I was thinking by a police station would probably be the safest, right? I do have friends in the city, so I could go and stay at a friend's house. But you know, we might as well get out there and get footage while we're desperate, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Sam, for donating $5 to my channel. That's awesome. Sean Woods is in the house. Didn't know you're here, buddy. How you going? Thanks for joining. Squib says, I woke up in a police station. It wasn't good. What, last night? Did you get arrested? Or is this like sometime in the past? Oh, man. Squib, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Wow. What do you want me to spend the money on, Squib? Is that going towards a tarp as well? Are we getting a tarp for Christmas? BJ is saying, don't sleep in the police station. Nah, BJ, I've got the spot. That's right by a police station, man. And it looks good from Google Earth. Sean Woods, bam. Okay, so Squib has just donated $20 to get me home on a bus. So I'm gonna make sure I get some footage of me getting a bus home. Thank you for donating that, Squib. And Sean Wood just sent me $5 US also. Hope that helps. Man, it all helps, guys. It all helps. I'm seriously down to my last $29. I got $29.50 New Zealand. So I got about $15 US, man. So, yeah. That's all right, though. That's my fault for mismanaging my money. But, yeah. Oh! Canadian Beaver. Thank you, guys. Man, this turned out to be the greatest live stream ever. Thank you so much, Canadian Beaver. And once again, thanks for the thrills. Basic Stealth Camping, Squib, Sean Woods, Canadian Beaver. Thank you so much for your donations. What a day. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I just want to say one more time, please head over to Squib's channel. Check out his community post. Out of the 26 entries, he's got it down to the 5 nominees. 4 of them were his choice. 1 of them was a wild card. And the top 5 nominees are the Buzz Brothers Outdoor Adventures, Ho Jangle Outdoors, Weed in the Bush, Jess F, Desert Pack Rat, and Yoast. And we just hit 33 minutes. That's my magic number. And I want to say thank you for all your support tonight, guys. Yes, it's true. Last night I stayed at a crime scene. It was the scariest place ever, and I'm alive. And now I've got money to go home. And I'm gonna get a new tarp. So thank you very much, Stealth Camping Alliance. Thank you everyone for coming. And hit the like button. And yeah, or don't. I don't care. See you later, guys. Stealth Camping Alliance. Peace. Yeah. Bye. Catch you up. One more train? Is there a train coming? Nah, should we go? Let's go. See you guys later. Bye.